Diversifying your income plays a huge role in attaining financial freedom. In fact, the average millionaire has 7 different income streams going at once. And learning to build my income in multiple ways, having my money work for me, was actually the reason that I became a multi-millionaire in 2022. So if you're tired of living paycheck to paycheck and are sick of seeing other people live out your goals and dreams, make sure you stick to the end of this video because I'm going to show you the 8 income streams that made me a multi-millionaire by the age of 21. My personal favorite is number 7. What's poppin' YouTube? If you're new here, if you're old here, my name is Nathan Nazareth and I'm a 22-year-old entrepreneur based out of Vancouver, Canada, and I'm here to teach you the ins and outs about making money and upgrading your life as a whole. Without any further ado, let's get into the 8 income streams that made me a multi-millionaire in 2022. First stream of mine is Ecom or e-commerce, which is actually the first and main thing that I did to make money online. In case you don't know what e-commerce is, it's simply conducting business online. Over the years, I've built various different brands, sold so many different products, and I've done over 7 figures in online store revenue. There are a couple things that contributed to my success in ecom over the past year, and I have a few golden nuggets as well, so listen up. Your product must provide value. It has to serve a purpose and it has to solve a clear problem for a customer. The good news is most products you're thinking about selling already do so, and you just need to find a creative way to market them. And that brings me to my next point. The creative is king. If your content sucks, your brand will ultimately fail. You need to be ordering your product in and creating content with it consistently. Build a system for this content, leverage other creators, and then post them up organically on TikTok as well as run them as advertisements. Nailing down a solid content system will explode your growth in any business endeavor and also lead to so many more opportunities for you. And remember, every dollar spent when venturing out into ecom is a lesson learned, because you've now learned something that does not work. Essentially, ecom is a great starting point for beginners because the barriers of entry have slowly been removed over time. With the dropshipping business model, you no longer have to order thousands of dollars worth of inventory to your house to get started, and you can actually ship the product to your end consumer from a third-party supplier or manufacturer. And now with the advent of TikTok and organic social media marketing, you no longer have to spend thousands of dollars on ad campaigns to see if your product is a hit. You can start creating videos for $0 from home and posting them out and seeing if you can make any sales. So the fact of the matter is, e-commerce is such an amazing business model to jump into. You can literally start today for $1 a month on Shopify. So if you want that, I'm not sure how much longer it's going to be sticking around for, but you can get it in the link down below in the description. On top of that, I'll throw up a full guide that has over 1 million views that you guys have been going crazy for, teaching you the ins and outs of dropshipping in less than 30 minutes. And the reason why I love e-commerce the most is because it's taught me so many invaluable skills about building a brand, running advertisements, creating compelling sales copy, building sales teams, etc., etc. From there, I've been able to take all the different skills I learned through dropshipping and ecom and build many different businesses and income streams to come. And it may sound difficult and intimidating to jump into such a big realm like ecom, but I promise you guys, it's no more difficult than going to school to become a doctor or a lawyer. Same way you'd have to put your head down and study to pass a test is the same way that you'd have to put your head down, watch some free guides on YouTube, invest into yourself and your education, and then ultimately take action and see if you can be successful with this business model. And since I've started teaching ecom myself, I've had some students crush through the 6 and 7-figure revenue marks in less than a single year of starting, all because they took it very, very seriously and they knew that if they tried enough times, they simply could not fail. Now, specifically in 2023, I've also taken a step back from constantly testing new dropshipping products to sell. As you guys may or may not know, I have an education company called Outright Ecom, and we have over 1,000 clients that we help from the ground up get into dropshipping and e-commerce. But the issue here is that I have insight and access to see exactly which products all of my clients are currently testing and are currently scaling. So it's rather unethical for me to start dropshipping products rapidly because I know exactly what's gonna pop and what isn't. But anyways, ecom specifically in 2022 made up about 30% of my financial gain. the next income stream that made me a multi-millionaire in 2022 is my marketing agency called Naz Media. Now, I've been in the content game for only about a year and a half now, and in the time that I've been in the content space, because I was an entrepreneur before I started creating content, I knew how to monetize and build businesses that my organic audience would be interested in buying into. And that's why I've been able to monetize and make more money than some creators 10 or 20 times my size on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. And so what I realized here is I had a very unique skill set on how to scale things through an organic audience. And with my agency, we over time morphed it to start working with influencers and help scale up their backends and push their product or service organically. Originally, my agency was the very first thing that I ever started, and I was working with small local clients in my area. And these were restaurants, gyms, all that kind of stuff. I was cold calling hundreds of clients every single day and getting my hands on whatever I could for learning experience and making money at the time. But now, like I said, we've shifted and we only work with a very select amount of people. So all that being said, Naz Media made up about 10% of my earnings in 2022. Now moving on, the third income stream I had, or I guess I currently have as well, is called affiliate marketing. Now I had a great year in 2022 in terms of content, amassing over 500,000 followers on the various different social media platforms. And another very good way to monetize these platforms and my organic audience would be using affiliate links. As an affiliate, I get special deals that I can offer to my audience, and in return, I can get a small kickback or commission for every single product or service that I promote. Now, if you've been watching me for a while, you notice that I don't promote a lot of things because I want to actually use the product or service, and I want to guarantee that it's something my audience would find value in before I start pushing it. On top of that, I want to make sure that my audience is getting a special deal that it's difficult for them to get elsewhere, and it would save them a lot of time, money, and hassle by just coming through the affiliate link that I'm presenting to them. And one link in particular that did very well for me over 2022 and still is the $1 per month Shopify link, which I mentioned earlier. Shopify made me an official commerce head coach as I partnered with them, and they built me a custom landing page offering a very unique discount to my audience. You guys did the rest of the work for me, and I got to passively make a couple extra bucks every single day. Affiliate marketing is one of my favorite ways to make money online because it's a very, very low barrier to entry. Even without an audience, you can start writing up blogs, you can start sending it to family and friends. But the reason why it's so good is because you don't need to build a crazy product or service. Chances are the person you're affiliating for has already done that. One of the easiest ways to get started as a complete beginner is to simply look up Amazon affiliates, and you can find any products that might fit your niche if you're a content creator, or just any products that you want to share in general. Sign up and you'll have thousands of different products you can affiliate for right away. And I'll let you in on a secret with this right now too. If you can have any of those products go viral on TikTok and you drive the link towards it as well, that is thousands of dollars of commissions on a single video that you could potentially cash in on. My fourth income stream is actually my education company, Outright Ecom. The whole reason this company started was I began posting TikTok videos and YouTube videos to network and share my experience in ecom and what I was doing with online business. And quickly, as I started to grow, so many people started reaching out for help, and I wasn't able to facilitate the demand with one-on-ones anymore. I simply didn't have enough time, and I wanted to create a system and an approach that could help all of the upcoming, essentially, me's. I built this company around a younger version of myself, and I constantly asked, what problems did I have? What issues did I face? And how could I have got from where I was at the age of 17 to where I was at 21 or 22 in a fraction of the time? A lot of my answers to that boiled down to 24/7 support, consistent access to coaches who've actually done exactly what I want to do, and a proven roadmap, strategy, and game plan for getting me there. If you're looking to be part of this amazing opportunity and join our community, or check out some of our client results, or just learn more in general, I'll have a link down below in the description as well. Now, moving back over to the content side of things, I monetized my social media platforms in another way during 2022, which is called brand partnerships. Due to my now fairly large following, brands see me as a great use for marketing. CEOs or marketing managers of various products or services will email me or message me on Instagram DMs typically, asking me what my rates are to promote their product or service. I've done this with both physical and digital products in the past, and you of course can do the exact same thing. However, you'll first need to build up a little bit of a following, and as the snowball starts rolling with your content and you get more and more followers, what happens is you'll get paid more and more with this income stream. I started getting my first brand deals around 10 to 20,000 followers, and this was across the board on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. And the best thing about it is as your content continues to grow and once you have one sponsorship in the door, there's just endless opportunities and more people are going to be offering you different deals. But bottom line, brand partnerships and sponsorships can be a great little side income for you. You can generate connections, test new things, and make a few extra $100 per month, if not more, depending on the size of your following. But this income stream contributed to around 5% of my earnings in 2022. YouTube was huge for me in 2022. I posted so many different videos, experimented with so many different styles. I got to provide so much value to all of you guys while also making amazing connections and networking along the way. On top of that, I think I soared from around 25 or 30,000 subscribers to just under 200,000 subscribers in the course of 2022. Now, I've been on YouTube for at least 6 to 8 months, if not, I think maybe even a year before that, but that just goes to show the growth and how exponential that it actually is. You spend so long in the beginning learning how to make your videos, finding your style, constantly improving video after video, and slowly building your audience. And then all of a sudden, everything starts to come together. You hit that rapid acceleration in growth, maybe plateau a bit, and then you keep going. Anyhow, YouTube does pay me quite well. I actually get to generate income off of AdSense. Now, the estimated earnings that the average YouTube creator could expect to receive from ads on a new video on their channel would roughly make up an RPM, or revenue per mil, of $3.42, which would mean that for every 1,000 views, you'd be getting paid about $3.40. And keep in mind, that's just the average. Financial and business related channels tend to have an RPM 20 times higher than that because a lot of businesses are willing to spend top dollar to acquire eyeballs from the type of people who watch this type of content. I had a couple videos do very well last year. Surpassing over 1 million views on a single video was always a very big goal of mine, and I did it with a dropshipping beginner walkthrough guide. I'm sure you're curious how much money I make on AdSense, and to be transparent, it's typically somewhere between $20,000 to $40,000 per month. But you know, with certain videos and the explosive growth of, like I said, that beginner guide, I've done over $100,000 in AdSense on a single YouTube video before, which is absolutely insane. My goal for 2023 is to hit 500,000 subscribers. And to be honest, I think we're gonna smash straight through that. I have so much more value and never before seen content coming your way. I've also started a vlog channel, which I'll have linked in the description if you do wanna check it out and get to know me a bit more on a personal level. I know sometimes these videos can be a bit flat. It's a bit hard for me to get across exactly who I am when I'm trying to provide so much value, but that's why I'm so excited for these vlog videos as well. Bottom line, YouTube is a great hustle, or potentially even a full-time career that you can start by simply teaching something that you're already proficient in and providing extreme value. You're able to generate millions and millions of views, hundreds of thousands of dollars, and potentially connections that can take you to some serious high places in this world. Branching off my usual income streams, the next one that I got for you is related to the crypto and NFT space. Now, I'm not huge into the space, but of course, I'm not gonna ignore an opportunity that comes knocking on my door, basically telling me that I can get rich very, very quickly. Even though sometimes I probably should, because I did get burned in this space as well. In fact, I lost over $80,000 in a single day due to the crash of a particular coin. I'm sure you guys can already guess which one that is in the comments. Anyhow, after getting more accustomed to the space, I made a couple trades and NFT plays that netted me over 6 figures across the span of 1 year, with my best trade being $40,000 in a single day. But then I got caught holding a bag on a lot of the coins that I held, and I haven't actually ran all the numbers through, but I'm pretty sure I'm net negative in the space, though that's not an issue because I still see a lot of potential in this space long term. But honestly, my best advice to you guys would be to not get shiny object syndrome just because everyone's jumping into the space, and do your own due diligence before putting any money into any particular project. Don't listen to any guy that you see talking on YouTube, online, myself, or anybody else. Everyone has their reasons for why they might say specific things. And at the end of the day, do your own research, come to your own conclusions before making any type of investments like this. And last but not least, actually, it might be the least, but it's the final income stream that made me a millionaire in 2022. And that's actually stocks and indexes. I do have some traditional holdings because I still do see the value in having some of your money tied up into more traditional, but still flourishing businesses. Now, don't mistake this for day trading because I'm not in that space whatsoever. Put money into a TFSA every single year. I essentially max it out. A TFSA is a tax-free savings account that just grows every single month or every single year. And I like to put very safe investments into my TFSA for the long run, such as the S&P 500, the VOO, and various other index funds that basically have a collection of some of the top and most flourishing businesses in one place. On top of that, I do have another couple personal investment accounts where I also make similar investments in larger index funds, but I also make individual stock plays in there as well, mostly to hold for the very long run. Do I invest a lot of money into these accounts? Absolutely not. I invest the majority of my money back into my businesses, back into what I know best, and back into what's making me rich over the next couple of years rather than what's making me rich in 10, 20, 30, 40 years. Do I still invest? Yes, of course I invest. I just believe in diversification and having a little bit of money, even if it's just a little bit, in a bunch of different places. Obviously, the majority of my money back into my businesses, back into myself, and that's the biggest tip I can give you when it comes to investing. Invest in yourself and what you know the best, your current businesses, before anything else. And then when you have some play money, when you have some leftover money, if you have a passion for the crypto market, the stock markets, you want to mess around a little bit, you want to diversify, have a little bit of money in watches in various different places, then go for it. Of the 8 current income streams that I have, let me know if you share any of those with me or if you're planning on adding any of those income streams in yourself this year in the comments below. Becoming a millionaire in the digital age has never been easier, and I really hope you got some value, inspiration, and key takeaways from this video. And don't forget to check the description. I've left a couple nice Easter eggs in there. It's worth looking. Until next time, I'm Nathan Nazareth. Smash that like button to help me reach more people. Appreciate you guys, and I'll see you in a few days. Peace.